What's up everybody, it's Eli here from Treefall Studios, and today we just have a fun, chill video for you. Today we're going to be seeing just how many video games this full-time indie game developer played. I really love these videos. If I see someone posting their year-end wrap-up, I just click it and watch through all of it just because I'm curious to see what kind of games other people are playing, how many hours they play in comparison to me, whether it's a whole lot less and I'm playing too much, or if it's a whole lot more and they're playing a ton of video games. You know, it just gives me an idea of how people interact with the video game medium, which is my entire career and full-time job, and also my hobby. So I've signed into Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. All of them have their year-end reviews already available. I didn't think I played any Xbox this year, and I was correct, but I'll show it to you guys anyways. But since I mostly make PlayStation games, we'll go ahead and jump in and start on PlayStation, and we'll take a look at what I've played this year. This is going to be kind of interesting, guys, because I haven't even viewed these numbers myself yet. I just signed in, and I haven't clicked on it, so I might be shocked with you guys. So let's find out. Alright, so I had to move my camera real quick and let's get looking at it. So it looks like I played 28 games on my PlayStation. My first game, Slay the Spire, that makes sense. I worked on getting 100% and platinuming this game this year. I wonder what the hours on that. You click this, share your year. Nah, that's just some social media garbage. Alright, so let's go next and see what we've got. Oh yeah. Oh, I must have played PlayStation more than I thought. I was gonna say I didn't think I played much this year. However, I did basically play two main games outside of my games. You know, testing this year. It looks like right here, the fifth play game for me was Ultimate Tilt Remix, which, you know, I'm just testing on my retail kit. But I did buy and play Elden Ring this year on PlayStation 4. 126 hours. That is a ton. Looks like I played Slay the Spire for 69 hours. That's a ton. I don't know about that. Let's see if I go back. I didn't mean to click forward. And I played a little bit of Final Fantasy, but not too much. Ape Escape for 13. I wonder if it's going to give me my total, because I'm pretty sure that this is it. This is all I've played on PlayStation. I don't think I've played anything else this year. Maybe like a few things for a couple minutes, but you know, besides that, nothing else. A role player, gaming style. Oh, okay. Let's see. Slay the Spire. They're like, okay, yeah. When did I play this? Game of the month. January. Yeah, I didn't. This is a long time ago when I was playing this mostly. They're trying to sell me stuff instead of just giving me stats. I guess Nintendo's probably gonna do the same thing. 278 hours. That's way more than I thought, guys. That's quite a bit. 100% of game time on PlayStation 4. That's because I don't have a PlayStation 5. 278. Wow, that's like very surprising. 6 platinum trophies, so I must have cleaned up some short ones right there. Yeah, I guess not too many trophies. And what else have they got on the stats? The Friend Maker. I made 3 new friends this year. I have no idea who that is. What a year. Yeah, guys, not too much on PlayStation, to be honest. But hey, it's more than Xbox. My 2023 year in review for Xbox says, we missed you this year. 0 hours in there, 278 on PlayStation. All right, so let's take a look at Nintendo. This one I'm like a little nervous about. I'm like, I think there's gonna be a ton in here. I feel like I played a whole lot recently, and I kind of started getting into playing online with friends some more this year, catching up with some people. So I think that I've got a decent amount of hours in this, probably too many. I think 278 on PlayStation is a little too many, to be honest. So this is definitely going to be more. Look at that. My first game, guys, my first game on PlayStation was Slay the Spire. My first game of 2023 for Switch was Slay the Spire. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I am going to make a game similar to this before it's all said and done, before I wrap up Treefall Studios. So yeah, Slay the Spire. That's well, we'll see what's next. Alrighty, let's keep on scrolling, see what they've got in store for us. Oh my goodness. Oh, 43 games on Switch. I think it was, what did it say, 28 games on PlayStation? Yeah, I had to go back and check. I already forgot because I had to pause recording this video. So I did 28 games on PlayStation, 278 hours on Switch. I've got 43 games total, so a little bit more, and 589 hours, which is a ton. That's a ton. I assumed it would be because this year, look at this. I tested out this game because I wanted to see CryEngine on Switch. I played this game because I wanted to see small indie memory games. Tried out a couple other small indie games. And mostly, I want to say that these hours are mostly just Monster Hunter recently, Splatoon, and maybe like Xenoblade, some stuff like that. Played some Mario Party. Let's keep going and see what else they have for us. Oh yeah, of course, Zelda. Played that for a bunch, 103 hours. I haven't played that since kind of came out. I played most of it, didn't finish it. It's okay. Splatoon, 100 hours. That's quite a bit. And Monster Hunter, this is all recent. I started catching up and been playing this with a bunch of friends. So this is kind of our social time. I would say for some of these games, though, to be honest, I tend to like go turn them on and leave them on the title menu, and then like go back to my computer to do some work with the intention of playing, and then like it gets left on. So there's a lot of idle time in here, but honestly, this is pretty small. Yeah, most of the game was played. I played it in June. Did I play all of that and just when the game came out? I played all of the hours then. Most played month, May. That's interesting. I guess I was just playing a bunch of games because of Zelda. Yeah, this is very recent. 50 hours last month. Over the holidays, playing with a lot of friends. Monster Hunter is definitely worth it. Pick it up, guys. Let's see what else Nintendo has for us. My gaming trends: action, adventure, shooting, strategy, role-playing, party. It's kind of an even breakdown. I played most in November, 97 hours over the last month. Like I was just saying, I felt like recently I've been playing a bunch, even a bunch in December already. I'm going to say, get ready for the holidays. I have played a bunch this month already. What was my favorite game of 2023? Let's see, what are my options? Oh, have to vote. Oh, this is so hard. Look at this, guys. I played a bunch of good games. Not this one. We're not voting for Fire Emblem. You can see all the games here. These, we don't need to go that far back. Those are like miscellaneous. I played like 10 minutes of these. Pikmin 4 is good. Donkey Kong is always the best. This would be my favorite of the year overall, but I have to vote for Metroid. This is okay. Remake. Still pretty good game. I would vote for Xenoblade, but honestly, or Monster Hunter. But we got to give it to Metroid. Nintendo needs to know it's time for Metroid Prime 4, guys. This is the best game of the year. And downloading my stats. So I think that's it. I think that's done. 589 hours. That's too many. I got to get my PlayStation hours to 0 next year. So my Switch 500 hours will be okay. I don't know what is acceptable for how much entertainment you should have in a year, but I feel like once you're getting into that amount, that's quite a bit. I know that there are people who play a lot more than me, though, but I'm sure there's people who play less. Some points balance, pretty much useless. Can't use these for anything. That's $1. I think that came from just recently downloading the Xenoblade DLC. And then they're advertising. I mean, you can't even pre-order these yet, I don't think. Maybe you can. So they are trying to sell you new stuff, but they're not trying to sell you stuff based on your genres like PlayStation was. So that's interesting. Alrighty, so I played 0 hours on Steam. I played 0 hours on Xbox, 278 on PlayStation, 589 on Switch, which is 867 hours for an entire year. That would be, if we multiply that by 60 minutes, that's 52,000 minutes of video games. Divide that by 365 days. We're not at the end of the year, but we'll just go ahead and be generous. That would be 142 minutes averaged out per day, which is just over 2 hours. I think that's too many. Two hours is too many, probably. My goal would be to have it around maybe an hour a day average. I feel like this is only this high because like in those certain months where those big games came out, like when Zelda came out, I played like 5-6 hours a day for sure, like maybe 8 hours on the weekends when it first came out. And I did do the same thing a little bit I mean, I didn't put as many total hours. It was like 30 hours in Mario or whatever, but I played heavily when Mario came out, and I played Pikmin a good bit when it came out. So some of the bigger games that came out, I was playing them a good chunk. Played Metroid all the way through. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Is this more than you played? Is this less than you played? Is this too many? Is this not enough? I'd love to see what you guys think. You know, most of my games are sold on PlayStation, and I would say most of my fan base is probably PlayStation. So you can put your PlayStation hours down below. However, we do have a lot of Nintendo fans that follow us just because we were originally Wii U developers. So go ahead and put your Switch hours in the comments. Let me know what your just put your total for the year is, maybe your top played game, you know, so we can all compare and just talk about it and just see how much video games we played in 2023. This was a good year for video games. There was a lot of great games that came out. So, you know, I guess it makes sense that I played quite a bit. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that fun look inside of my year-end wrap-up for video games. That's quite a lot of video games. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, I got to give a huge thanks to everybody who supports Treefall Studios on patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Shark and Minnow, PLP, Thomas Stewart, and Ben Josh. Thank you guys for what you do for Treefall Studios on patreon.com. I couldn't do what I do without you guys. So if you guys are interested in checking out the Patreon page, there'll be links down below. We have small tiers, $1, $3, and $5, and all the perks will be, you know, explained there. And then you guys can get special status in our YouTube videos and in our Discord. With that being said, you can join our Discord for free. Down below, there are links where you talk about all things Treefall Studios, game development, and more, so you guys can follow us there as well. But all right, without further ado, I will catch you in the next video. More game development content coming your way very soon.